The Philadelphia Eagles are still riding high as defending Super Bowl champions. But even great teams know that staying on top takes more than just resting on past success. And as training camp approaches, there's a growing belief that one savvy move could make their offense even more dangerous. ESPN analyst Aaron Schatz has sounded the alarm. He believes the Eagles need to bolster one key area before the season kicks off. Not a quarterback, not an edge rusher, not even an offensive lineman. He's pointing squarely at the wide receiver room, and one name is turning heads. Veteran slot weapon Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd isn't a flashy name anymore, but what he brings to the table is consistency, experience, and clutch playmaking. He's not a WR1, and he's never tried to be. What Boyd has done throughout his career is thrive in a supporting role, finding soft spots in the defense, converting third downs, and being exactly where his quarterback needs him when it matters most. Let's talk numbers. Boyd has racked up over 6,000 receiving yards in his career. That's not a stat you stumble into. It's the product of 8 seasons of doing the dirty work in the slot, of understanding defenses, of running crisp routes, and making tough catches over the middle. From 2016 to 2023, with the Cincinnati Bengals, Boyd posted 513 receptions, 6,000 yards, and 31 touchdowns. And let's not forget, he's done all this without ever being the number one guy. His best season came in 2018, where he put up 76 receptions, 1,028 yards, and 7 touchdowns, leading the Bengals in receiving, and he did that without the benefit of being the focal point of the offense. That's the kind of player that fits perfectly in a championship-level team like the Eagles. Because here's the reality. The Eagles already have 2 bona fide superstars at wideout. A.J. Brown and DeVonta Smith form arguably the most dangerous duo in the league. But what happens when teams double both on a critical 3rd and 6? What happens when the defense sells out to stop Jalen Hurts' deep game and the pocket collapses? That's when a reliable slot receiver becomes essential. That's where Tyler Boyd thrives. And that's where the concern really begins for the Eagles. Because behind Brown and Smith, things get shaky. The current 3rd receiver? Jahan Dotson, a former first-round pick, a guy with electric athletic ability. But in 2024, just 19 catches for 216 yards across 17 regular season games. That's not the kind of production a Super Bowl contender can afford in a supporting receiver. Philadelphia even declined his 5th-year option, a clear signal that the franchise isn't sold on his development. Dotson might still have upside, but he's a question mark heading into a season where there's no margin for error. Bringing in Tyler Boyd wouldn't eliminate Dotson's chances to contribute. Instead, it would add veteran insurance, competition, experience, and most importantly, trust. Schatz was clear in his analysis. The Eagles need a slot receiver who can open underneath and convert third downs. That's not just a luxury, it's a necessity in today's NFL. Boyd has made a living out of that very skill set. He's not going to torch defenses for 150 yards and 2 scores every week, but he's going to move the chains on 3rd and 4. He's going to read a blitz, adjust his route, and make a catch in traffic. He's going to help you win. He's also got playoff experience. Super Bowl 56, multiple postseason runs with Cincinnati. He knows what pressure looks like. He's been in those hostile environments. That kind of experience matters. And what's even better, signing Boyd doesn't break the bank. As a free agent, he's not looking for a massive payday. A short-term cap-friendly deal gives the Eagles exactly what they need without handcuffing their finances. From a roster construction standpoint, it just makes sense. It's not a splashy move, but it's the kind of smart addition championship teams make. Boyd isn't here to take over the offense. He's here to make it complete. He's the guy that gives Jalen Hurts a safety valve. That makes defenses think twice about blitzing. That steps up when Brown is double-teamed and Smith is bracketed. And in a league where inches decide games and a single 3rd down conversion can change the course of a season, that kind of reliability is priceless. So the question is, what are the Eagles waiting for? Tyler Boyd is out there, available, proven, hungry, and perfectly suited for exactly what this offense needs. The Eagles have built a juggernaut, but even juggernauts need the right pieces in the right places to stay on top.